Hey everyone, Elaine here from my website is countryhomeandheart.net, and today we're going on a little road trip. We are headed to the State Farmers Market in Florence, South Carolina, and I'm going to take you all along with me for the ride today. And so the State Farmers Market features produce and things from the local farmers in the area, and right now you can get really good fresh stuff, so we're going to go down there and see what they've got. And my husband's with me, he's driving. Let me turn this around and let him say hello.
Hello there to everyone. I hope you're having a great day. I'm just driving along, taking Elaine someplace she been wanting to go for a while now. So here we go. We're going to go to it. Hope everybody's doing well and staying healthy and safe, and have a pleasant day.
Okay, I'm surprised we got that much out of him, because he usually shies away from my camera, but it is a very pretty day today, and at least so far. Now they're talking we might get some storms later, but we'll see how that goes. But we've had our breakfast, and we got our masks so that we can go in and look around and see what's there. And if we see any points of interest on the way, I'll stop, put you guys back on, and show you what we can see. And so we're going to keep going on this road trip, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, I had to come back and just kind of show y'all what a pretty day it is out here today. We're headed down this road, and you can see. And around here where you can see how pretty it looks out here today. And you can see not a whole lot of traffic. We just passed that one car, but not a whole lot of traffic. Oh, there's a pretty house. I don't know if y'all can see that. If I got that in time, I probably didn't. But anyway, just wanted to show you how pretty it is, and we'll be back with you later on. Okay, we are in Fair Bluff, and I was just going to turn this around and show you there is still a lot of damage in this town from Hurricane Matthew that they've just never been able to get repaired. Here's some we're coming up on where things are still boarded up, and it's sad that they haven't been able to do that. But anyway,
turn right on Highway 904.
There's our Garmin. Sorry about that, but oh, look at that little. That's the Waccamaw River. Isn't that pretty? So again, I just wanted to show y'all some of the. She's recalculating because she doesn't like the way we're going,
turn
but
Orange Street,
my husband likes this back route a little bit better. Not as much traffic, and we get pretty scenery like I'm showing you right here on the Waccamaw River coming across. But there's again the Waccamaw River had pretty much flooded this town when the hurricane went through. In fact, there's some damage on that little building. I don't know if you got to see that. We might have passed that a little bit too fast, but there was some damage on that building when we went by. So okay, let me turn you around a little bit here. And okay, and so we will talk to you later. Just one of those little points of interest that I wanted to show you. So we'll talk to you a little bit later. Okay, we're coming up into the PD Farmers Market in Florence, South Carolina, just to kind of show you. And I'm fixing to go in there in a minute and see what they got. I don't believe I can take my video camera in there, but if I can take a few still pictures with my cell phone, I will, and I'll put them in the video. But here we are, and looks pretty interesting. Looks like a big place. So we're going to go see, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, we have just left the farmers market a little while ago, and I got a few things that I'll show you later on. And we have made a stop right now at Whataburger. and we're gonna have to split this between us because it's pretty big. So we'll be back with you later. Okay, we have ate our Whataburger that we shared. We bought one dinner and shared the thing, and we are both stuffed. So anyway, we are coming up to Pierce's Hardware in Hallsboro, and that's it right up here on our left, that brick building. And this is a very interesting place. This turns out to be the oldest hardware store in North Carolina still in operation, and they have a little meat market inside of there, and I'm going in just a second to pick up some chuck roasts that I pre-ordered. But I think that the old building is on the other side of this, that they actually started in 1898. So we're gonna take a look, and let me turn you around here. So there, now I got it. It takes me a second, I'm sorry about that, but we'll take some still pictures of that before we go in and on the way out, and I'll post those at the end of the video so you can see what we think might have been the original building. So I'm going to go in and get my roast, and we'll be back. Okay, we are back home after going down to the farmer's market. It was a long day, and I got a very little haul. I didn't get too much today, but we got some nice stuff. So let me turn down here and show you what we got. Okay, right here I have some yellow squash that seem to be pretty nice, and some zucchinis. Then I got some peaches. And let me turn you back up a little bit. There's the peaches and some new potatoes that I got to go on these green beans right here. And I thought those were pretty nice looking green beans. And I got some nice tomatoes. And then I got, let me pick this up and show you. I got a cantaloupe, and that looks like a pretty nice one. Got a good smell. And I got a watermelon over here that I'll show you in a little while how I'm going to cut this. I have a way of cutting this up and getting it to where I can store it good in the refrigerator. So I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Then the last thing I got was at Hallsboro, and that was at the Pierce's Hardware. See if I can pull this up here and show you. Okay, and I got this really nice chuck roast. Actually, I got 3 of these, so these are going to be going into the freezer very shortly, but those are very, very nice roast. It's what Mr. Kelsey back at Kelsey's Market when I was a little girl used to say, mighty fine eating, when he would hold those up. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and get all this stuff put away, and then I will be back to show you how I'm going to do that watermelon. Okay, be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back, and I have that stuff put away, and I cleaned my kitchen counter with bleach water after having that raw meat and getting those roast all set up and put in the freezer. But everything is in the freezer and dated, and everything else in the refrigerator. So let's get started in cutting up this watermelon. Okay, so I'm going to turn this down. Now I have cut it in half, just like that, and I'm going to turn it over like this on top of my cutting board. What I'm going to do is take my knife, and I'm going to turn it at just a little angle, and we're just going to kind of go down the angle like that and start cutting the outside rind off of this, just like that. And it doesn't matter if there's little white pieces here, if you have little places like that. I'll show you how we're going to take care of that when we get through this part. Okay, so you're just going to keep going around the melon just like that. And okay, and I've gone all the way around it. Let me bring that up just a little closer so you can see. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I have gone all the way around this melon. And now I'm going to take my knife and just turn it sideways. And we're going to go across and take the top part off. So we don't have a whole lot of waste. We got this little piece right here, and that's usually kind of bitter anyway. Okay, so this is what we have left right now. So now what I'm going to do is take my knife and just go in and cut off these white places right in here that would be bitter, that was actually part of the rind. So we want to make sure that we cut all that off. Just like that. And this watermelon smells really good. I think it's going to be. Okay, and I'm just going to keep going around and getting these places like this off, because we don't want any of those left on, because it'll definitely cause bitterness. Okay, and just about there. I'm going to cut, and I'll go around and get the ones off the bottom like that. Okay, just about got it. And I think we are there. There's one little spot right there. Okay. So this is what we have left now. So now what I'm going to do is cut this right in the middle, just like that. Then I'm going to cut another piece about 1 inch away. I'm just moving over about 1 inch every time, and I'm going to start cutting this lengthwise, just like that. And do the same on the other side, like this. Okay, now I'm going to turn this and I'm going to do the same thing and do it, come right in the middle. And we're going to just cut these pieces about 1 inch apart, just like that. Alright, and there we have it. So now when you break this apart, you can put this in a storage bag or a bowl with a plastic lid or anything like that, but you have these little pieces like this that are really good for kids to come in from school and be able just to pull a piece of watermelon out and have a snack, or anytime someone wants a quick snack. And it's all fixed up this way and ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to turn this back up. Make this. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit the off button on that and turned myself off, but we've got it fixed now. Okay, so I am going to do that other half of the melon, and I'm going to get all this packaged up in Ziploc bags, and we'll have some for later. So y'all have a great night, and I hope you enjoyed going to the farmer's market with me today and kind of seeing some of the points of interest that we saw, and then going to the Hallsboro market and looking at that old building. So, okay, and at the end of this video, I'm going to put some still shots that I took of what we think is the original building. We're not sure if that's the original Pierce Hardware building or not, but based on the description, I think it might be. So I'm going to include those pictures and a few other little still pictures that I took of the farmer's market while we were there. So I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed traveling with us today. So y'all have a great evening, and we'll see you next time.